Hey everyone, Hfmasters here, and the first episode of Prime Empire is officially out in Korean. You can watch it right now, and supposedly there's supposed to be a new trailer coming out later soon, so look out for that. But this episode is pretty good, minus the part where it's in Korean and you can't actually understand it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly break it down kind of like I did with those mini movies. So first off, the first thing with this episode is that this episode is pretty much a direct follow-up to the Upgrade mini-movie, so that's the second one. It definitely would make sure that you've seen that one, because it makes this episode just that much better, kind of knowing the whole thing. But yeah, this episode starts off with a look at pretty much everyone from Season 11. We get to see Clutch Powers, Dareth, Antonia, and Little Nelson, and it pretty much just essentially gives us a quick look at how everything is for everyone post Season 11 before moving on to the mechanic. The mechanic is looking for the Prime Empire motherboard, and basically the ninja just try to stop him. There's this huge fight in this warehouse, and the ninja don't use their powers or their weapons for some reason. And eventually the ninja just catch him, they take the motherboard, and then they go to investigate what I assume is basically the mechanic's like headquarters or hiding spot. Jay finds the Prime Empire game, and then he basically just tries to play it while the rest of the ninja investigate, and the game does not work at all at the beginning. Like, it just doesn't work. So he looks behind it, and then he realizes that he needs a motherboard, so he puts in the Prime Empire one that they took from the mechanic, because obviously nothing could go wrong putting in this supposedly evil motherboard. But then there's this giant blast when he puts the game in, and it starts, and basically every game in Ninjago turns into Prime Empire. The rest of the ninja eventually discover the computer that Unagami talks to the mechanic on, and they go to tell Jay. But in the meantime, Jay's just been playing Prime Empire, and he reaches level 13. The game asks him if he wants to join, and he does want to join. So the game opens up like a literal door, and Jay just walks in, because nothing could go wrong doing that. And then, the ninja come back to tell Jay, and he's gone. So episode just ends with the words Prime Empire echoing throughout the city. And interestingly enough, there is no episode 2. Usually the episodes air in Paris, but I guess they just don't do that in Korea. I don't know, but yeah, that's a pretty solid opening episode overall. Like, it already feels much better in terms of pacing, at least, than Season 11, which is really great to see, although I am being kind of very premature, kind of trying to judge the whole pacing based on just one episode. But yeah, it was a pretty solid episode overall. I was a fan of it, but that's pretty much it. Look out for that trailer, and until next time, see you guys later.